Hey guys, in this episode we talk about life and the pursuit of happiness. I'm just kidding.
Limit Beats Productions.
Let's do this. Hey guys, Steve Harper with the Ripple Effect Vlog. Today, I want to talk to you about your vision for your life, where you're going, what you're doing, and sort of how to get there. So, we all reach a point in our lives, a certain age, where we start looking back at all the things that we could have done, probably wish we had done, and at some juncture, where we want to go, what we want to do, how do we want to finish up, right? 45 years old, and I'm starting to reach that time where I'm evaluating things that have worked for me in the past and maybe haven't worked for me in the past. Sort of where I'm going. So today I'm got my trusty, if it doesn't fall out, trusty notebook, so that I've got a couple ideas I want to kind of reference today about the vision. But are you thinking about, or have you thought about, what you want the rest of your life to look like? Where you want to go, what you want to accomplish, how you want to finish out your career? Maybe you want to write a book, maybe you want to travel the world, maybe you want to be a world famous social media expert, or some, crazy boondoggle like that. Those are activities and they're goals to have, and I think they're fantastic to have. But at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you have a more sustainable long-term vision for your life. And that vision has to come from within. And you have to really map out how you want to get to where you want to go. And you have to set some, specific firm milestones and activities. More so than your yearly goals or daily goals, I think it's more of a process. How do you want to finish out this story? How do you want to write it? Well, listen to a story. It sounds well reversed. 4 days on the run and then I'm dying of thirst. Don't know how to spin these raps or rhymes, but I'm doing my best to not commit any crimes. Super unfortunate that you did not hear that last rap, because it was awesome. It was epic. I think I probably could have got signed, been signed to the first all white boy rap deal. What? Vanilla Ice got that? Eminem? Not Steve Harper? Dang it. Write it. So you got to know where you're going. What do you want that end story, that end chapter to look like? I mean, most of us just look at retirement as kind of our end game, right? At the, especially those of us who are in the working world, looking at that as kind of our big, huge culmination event. And really, how sad is that? If we're working all of our time and all of our effort on that as being our ultimate end game, what else do you have to look forward to? If you're not taking the time to experience life, if you're not taking the time to really ask yourself the questions about what you want life to be for you, what you want it to be for your family, what kind of legacy you want to leave, that all ties back into your vision. And so, we're all familiar with mission statements and vision statements that companies are pretty good at pontificating about, but really there's some real value in that exercise and activity, because it is a legacy of sorts, predetermined legacy that you're setting for yourself that says, hey, this is where we're going, this is what we're doing, and I'm going to do anything and everything within my power to remain consistent, committed to that path. And so, you got to look at what you want to accomplish along the way. You got to set some activities and milestones that are in support of that ultimate vision. If your goal is to retire by the age of 65, then what are you doing today to put money away to make sure that you're surviving or able to retire at 65? Not just surviving at 65, but really able to live the kind of life you would want. Because if you that was the goal and you retire, but you have nothing to look forward to beyond that, and you don't have the financial means in order to support it, then what have you really accomplished? You look at what needs to happen. You set these activities and milestones, these benchmarks you set for yourself. What are the things that need to happen in order to make certain elements of this vision come true? And what are you going to do in order to make those things occur? And what can your activities be geared towards on an ongoing daily basis to make sure that you stay consistent to that vision, stay committed to the cause and that focus? And then, one of the big things that I find, and this is where your network comes into play, is, who are you going to use really at the end of the day to hold you accountable? I think when you publicly display your vision, like a lot of companies do, it's more than just words. Those that are committed to that vision path, they speak to it, they live to it, they focus on it, it's from their heart, and it's part of who they are. And I think that's one of the most amazing things is when you can bring this cast of characters along with you to make sure that you're staying true, giving yourself some sanity checks along the way. You've got those people that you can rely on to make sure that you're staying true to yourself, true to your mission, true to your vision in terms of what you want to do and how you want to be at the end of the day. They become your accountability partners as it relates to your vision. So here's 3 things that I think that you could do right now that could really help you figure out what that vision is. Take this week, maybe take a day off, look at this weekend, take a blank sheet of paper, and just map out, what do you want to accomplish? What do you want your vision to be for your life? And really get focused about what that looks like. Tell yourself that story as if that is going to be, without a question, how it's going to be. All right? Make some activities and milestones that you can set into this timeline that says, hey, I'm going to retire at such and such date. I'm going to travel the world at such and such date. I'm going to write a book at such and such date. I'm going to become a world-renowned speaker at such and such date, and really start to line those things out. And what happens is it becomes very easy for you to start focusing on these micro goals that will help you get success, get those endeavors, and you're checking those boxes along the way. Because one thing that's really helpful is that those successful milestones, once achieved, those milestones become big wins for you, and one win begets another win, and another win begets that win. So use that. And I would say your third strategy is look for who within your network you want to carry along with you in that journey. Who, from a family and friend perspective, would be there and not look at you with that weird, awkward eye when you tell them what you really want to do at the end of your life, for the rest of your life. And letting them know that they're going to be a big part of that and that you need them to help you figure out along the way how to achieve these various activities, these various milestones that are going to occur, that are going to ultimately support your ultimate vision. And really, I lied. I said there were 3 specific items. I want you to think about a 4th. Who do you really want to be when you grow up? Who do you want to really be? What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? And what are you going to do every day to make sure that you achieve it? Ask yourself those questions. Figure out what you need to do. Commit to your vision. And until next time, ripple on. So I just had the coolest experience. It is Major Trash Day, or like large disposal trash day in our neighborhood. And we have a dishwasher that quit working, so we put it out. And I'm thinking like guys with like big trucks would come and take it away. No, like the regular garbage truck dudes show up. They're a little beefier today. These guys just power the sucker in, throw it in the back of this trash truck. It was awesome. Stuff that happens around here on a Monday.